I'm here in front of the UniTec Career Center where early this morning beloved teacher Jason Loughary was murdered in cold blood. Today there will be a press conference with both the sheriff and the lawyer defending the students accused of the murder. Let's go.
Jason Loughary was a beloved and well-respected teacher at the UniTec Digital Media class. He always meant well while teaching and always reached out to help any student in need. He was also a husband and a father who was loved by a family. Until, of course, disaster struck. Early this morning, Jason was teaching his AM class at the UniTec when he took a few students outside to show them camera techniques while outside. He had told fellow teacher, Mr. Warner, that he would be back in only a few minutes, but he never returned.
So he told me he'd be back in a half hour or so I went back to his classroom. His students were there, but he wasn't.
Now on to the press conference where we will hear what Sheriff Willett has to say on the topic.
The St. Francis County Sheriff's Department is investigating the suspicious death of 45-year-old UniTec teacher Jason Loughary of Deloge. 911 operators received a call of a non-responsive male with a massive head wound in a wooded area next to the UniTec Center in Bonne Terre. Students from his class say Loughary took 3 students to the wooded area to demonstrate outdoor camera techniques. These students are facing charges of murder. Levi Barlow of Fredericktown, Mickey Partney of Potosi, Joe Blanks of Irondale. The 3 are being held in the St. Francis County Jail without bond. An autopsy has been scheduled for tomorrow, but the cause of death is believed to be a head trauma. 3 accused will appear in St. Francis County Court on Monday. At this time, I'll take your questions.
Were the other 2 suspects injured in any way?
No, other than Loughary, nobody sustained any injuries.
Is there any signs of a struggle, like blood on the fingernails or any of the
No,
damage?
he took it like a champ. He went down without a fight.
So you're saying there's no way it could be self-defense?
No, it did not look like he defended himself at all. We assume he was struck from behind at first and didn't even see it coming.
As we can see, the entire police department seems set on the students having murdered Mr. Loughary. But as we will see in the next press conference, the lawyer of the 3 students has a much different take on the topic. Let's go.
I'd like to thank you all for taking the opportunity to come here today so that we can kind of clear the air. My name is Mike Krzyzewski. I'm the attorney for the accused. We are disappointed that the rumors and hearsay are influencing not only the public's opinion of this case, but also the police work itself. The public's opinion, things that are going out into the community, that's what's being influenced. Mr. Loughry's death is heartbreaking for sure, but the truth will come out and you will see that these young students had nothing to do with it. The 3 young men have been and will continue to be model students, incapable of what this investigation is alleging. At this time, I'm happy to take any questions. Yes, sir.
You stated that you're defending all 3 students. Is there any particular reason why the other members of your law office wouldn't defend each of them separately?
Well, we felt like this was a very important case. We needed to have one of our partners actively involved because this is a violation of these individuals' civil rights, and we wanted to get as actively involved as we possibly could. Information that we have gathered from an extensive investigation, and I'm talking an extensive investigation with both private and internal investigators we have, indicate that these young men have never had any inkling of a problem with Mr. Loughary. They've never had any run-ins with the law. The only issues that they're having is with the Sheriff's Department itself.
That is all the information we have on this case at the time. With any future updates, we will let you guys know. This is Sean Paul with KSAE News, signing off.
Hello, my name is Angel Nelson, and for tonight's story, 45-year-old Jason Loughary has been found dead in the nearby woods of Bonne Terre's UniTec Career Center. Police allege 3 of Loughry's morning students followed him into the crime scene: Joe Blanks of Irondale, Levi Barlow of Fredericktown, and Mickey Partney of Potosi. All 3 are facing murder charges until more evidence can be found. Sheriff Jerry Willett of St. Francis County provided more information about the case later at a press conference.
We assume he was struck from behind at first and didn't even see it coming. Due to the state of UniTec being an old building, there's no security system involved, no video surveillance, so as of right now, no, we have nothing. The kids seem to enjoy his class, so right now we do not know motives.
Live at the scene, we have reporter Taylor Baker.
Following that meeting, Mike Krzyzewski, the suspect's attorney, held one of his own in an attempt to clear their names.
Information that we have gathered from an extensive investigation, and I'm talking an extensive investigation with both private and internal investigators we have, indicate that these young men have never had any inkling of a problem with Mr. Loughry. They've never had any run-ins with the law. The only issues that they're having is with the Sheriff's Department itself.
But in response to some questions, Krzyzewski took the time to attack the work of the officers involved.
All that we have right now is conjecture on the part of this Sheriff's Department that is very shoddily ran, I might add, by Sheriff Jerry Willett. His officers have targeted these young men from the get-go. They have not considered any other evidence that may be available.
An autopsy for Jason Loughry is scheduled for Thursday, March 11th, and the 3 accused students will meet in a St. Francis County court Monday, March 15th. This has been your report from Bonne Terre's UniTec News. I'm Angel Nelson, wishing you a great night and more in the future.
Now we go on the field with Connor Mooney reporting a shocking murder.
St. Francis County Sheriff's Department is piecing together aspects of the death of beloved teacher Mr. Jason Loughary, the 45-year-old radio TV teacher, as he was murdered just this morning.
Police claim that 3 students from the AM class, Levi Barlow, Mickey Partney, and Joe Blanks, from various schools in the St. Francis County District, are under arrest and facing charges for the Tuesday murder. St. Francis County Sheriff Jerry Willett explains how they believed Loughry died.
As of right now, the weapons have not been found, but based on the level of damage, I would assume multiple hammers or something larger like a sledgehammer.
However, the attorney representing the 3 youths, Mike Krzyzewski, says the investigation is flawed.
I'd like to ask you this, ma'am. Can you produce this item, this murder weapon? I've heard all kinds of stories about it, that they have this murder weapon, that they have a sledgehammer, that they have a baseball bat. I might have a dragon in my pocket, but I can't prove it to you that I have it. You know why? Because it's not there. They do not have this evidence that they're saying that they have. Yes, sir.
Reporting live for UniTec News, I'm Connor Mooney, and we'll see you back at the studio for a deep dive on kittens and why you love them.